All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Wanted to smash out another quick video today. This is just a quick crypto recap. It's been a few days since I did one, and it's been busy behind the scenes over here. Obviously, we were getting everything ready to launch 8-bit farm, so I was pretty focused on that. But we'll start out with Wiser People. Wiser People's been paying very consistently. I don't know what the UI issue here is with this being a different investment that I made, but one of them is supposed to be Temporware. The other one's supposed to be Digicar. This was the first one. It's going to pay me out again, pays out every 24 hours. So it's going to pay me out again here in 50 minutes. I've already pulled 86.50 from this one and 67.50 from this one. So the withdrawals and everything have been going smoothly. And this one here, the second one, the actual Temporware one, it was a 50-day plan. We're 20 days in. So I am now 40% of the way through this one. And then I get that initial capital back, which I'm excited about. And here's what they look like originally. This first one was the Digicar one. Second one was the Temporware one. So in another 50 minutes, 49 minutes, something like that, I will come over here. It will show that I have my my money available. I just click max. It populates this out in USDT, which is what I have everything in on the Binance Smart Chain. And then I click withdraw and it goes straight to my wallet. So those have all been instant, which has been super nice. So far, Wiser People paying out really well. These aren't degen rates, so you can see my deposits or you know, my withdrawals, I should say. It's only about $7.50 a day because the rates are pretty nominal. But that's how it goes when you're not trying to do super high risk plays. So of course, $7.50 a day on that. Sometimes I let it build up. I claimed $30 yesterday. And today in another 49 minutes or so, I'll continue to claim. I'm just going to boost that back up, and in 30 days, I'll be able to reinvest or take out the initial capital, depending on what I want to do. Moving on to dripex. dripex, of course, has been, you know, a rocky road, but I've actually been pulling some reasonable money out of it. I haven't got back into profit territory, but I was able to come into my miners. I had another one that expired today, and I was able to pull out like another 75 bucks or something, so that wasn't too bad. So I am 61% to ROI. I still have a couple of miners that are working. I still have a handful of stakes that are in here working. So when those claim, I can either redeposit them or whatever I want to do. The total dollar amount of my stakes, of course, took a hit. They're only worth about $229 right now, but I'm going to let them keep building. It has also been paying out on a pretty regular basis. I have 61 cents available in BNB that I could claim, but as you hit the payout thresholds, this has been paying out. So 61% to ROI, that's not terrible. I still have some money left in the system, so this one still has some life. Jumping to pull strip, this dipped all the way down to about $2.05. Now it's up to $4.69, so that makes me super happy. I do have some here I can claim. I'm going to let it build up for like another day, and then I'm going to claim it. Why? Because I am like $15 away from ROI. So if I let it build up and I claim, I should hit ROI, which I'll be happy. And then all the rest of this is just going to end up being profit over time. So super excited about that. Obviously, Pulse has just taken a major hit over like the last month to 6 weeks. Pretty much all been downhill. So it's just going to take a little bit for it to get some stability, make its way back up. So this could be really beneficial in the long term and profitable in the long term. But in the short term, I think it's just going to hang out in this range. Next up, Bootleggers Run. I have all of these runs happening in my Eagle territory. The payouts, of course, have come super consistently, both on this and all the payouts I get from Kirk on my Eileen as well. So those come at the end of the month. These come around mid-month, so I got a couple payments the 8th, one the 10th, two the 11th, and one the 12th. So I'm just going to continue to let those work. Stableswap as well, solid as a rock. I've got a total that I put in here of $6,111. I've already pulled $3,300 out. And if we go look at my deposits, we got 134 days left before my stuff starts to expire and I can take my funds out if I want to. So I am still in the mode where I am compounding a portion of my profits when I decide I want to just reinvest. And then sometimes I'll let it build up to 50 and I will just claim that. What that allows me to do is just take profits, but also to continue to grow this balance. It pushes my total expiration dates out a little bit further, but that's perfectly fine for me. I'm using this as a long-term play, and I, of course, am any opportunity I get when they run like a promo or whatever, I like to stuff some money in here. So Danny and team made a really good one on this one, and so far I've been really happy. I did actually go in and claim earlier today on Richie Shitcoin miner, so I'm already about 20% in profit there, so super happy there. I cannot wait for everything to go live in SwapX, even because 8-bit, a lot of the funds that we're going to be getting on SwapX, we're actually going to be farming as well. So in addition to all the other farms and everything that I mentioned in the previous video, plus a handful of ones that I didn't mention, we're also going to be farming SwapX tokens and doing as much as we can on SwapX as well. One, because there's going to be some great money-making opportunities there, but two, Why would I not want to transact on that DEX as much as possible? Because as an NFT holder, I get a portion of the fees. So for sure, expect a lot of activity on there. And then this just launched this morning. So as you can see, we got a little baby TVL, but we have a bunch more money to stuff in here, stuff we've already been farming. I know a handful of people that said as soon as it launches, we're going to get in. So expect this to go up quite a bit over the next week. And if you're curious about this one, go watch my recent video because it's about 20 minutes long, so it's a little bit more of a long form, but it gives every detail about why we did things the way we did, you know, how we're utilizing the funds, what the payouts are, but in general, extremely simple. You pick the plan you want. I recommend getting in during the pre-sale just because the payouts are going to be higher for the full term of your stake. At 0.4% daily, that doubles your whatever you put in, your investment, every 250 days. So you put the amount you want in here. Say it's 50, you'd say hire farmer. You'd want to click this box down here, click hire farmer, and then it would add those stakes to your farms. Super, super simple. And as you can see in real time, this has actually been jumping up. So it's exciting to see. Like I said, we just launched this one, so this will be a good one. We are definitely, I'm trying not to do too many high risk plays. I'll for sure do some degen plays here or there because they're kind of fun from time to time. Even when we did Street Vendor Wars was super exciting and people had a lot of fun with that. So those are more degen, play to earn, miner type apps, but they're still exciting and fun to mess with. If I would have known about baked beans a little bit earlier, I would have got into that one. A couple people hit me up about it late. My admin hit me up about it pretty quickly after it opened, but I was just too busy working on some other stuff to be able to jump in. And by the time I actually had a minute, it was just a little too late. I like to get in those right when they launch. So anyway, steering toward putting the majority of my money into stable plays. I'm going to keep some back. Definitely going to do some meme coins. Definitely going to sprinkle in a few degen plays here or there. But the mass of my money is going to be going into stuff like this because we can still make a really good capital or a really good percentage on our capital on a daily basis. And when you average that out, 0.4 a day, whatever, that's pretty solid. That's only 2/3 of a year. You've doubled your money. And in terms of like a traditional investment, those are astronomical rates. Those are killer rates. So all external revenue. You guys go watch the video if you have any questions about this one, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's everything from Wiser People to 8-Bit. I think in the next couple of weeks, things are going to get really big. I'm going to have a bunch of content, obviously, to make on this one because we're doing some new things. There's some pretty exciting stuff that we're doing for the Foodtopian NFT holders and a handful of other things that I'd like to share. And then, of course, SwapX is going to launch and things are going to go wild. So thank you guys for always supporting the channel. Make sure to ask any questions about any of these protocols you would like to, and happy investing.